So guys, according to what I have here, Axel Disasi is now more open to Turkey than heading to the Middle East. Firstly, I will say that I don't know the club that this guy wants to go to at the Middle East. But I also found something, so let's check this out together again. Axel Disasi is ready and willing to play for Chelsea again if called upon, which I think that is not even possible at all for now. He's expecting to be in the bomb squad, but want to fight for his way into Enzo Maresca thinking. How can you, he has been given a chance to prove himself before he left Chelsea, but this guy proved everybody. Don't let me say even prove, he did not prove anybody wrong, because I could remember it is because of this Axel Disasi Chelsea let Thibaut Chalobah leave on loan to Crystal Palace. But when this guy did not deliver up to expectation, what comes after it? Chelsea have to go and record Thibaut Chalobah back from Crystal Palace and break his loan clause there. I think that is what exactly happens to Manny Gill also, instead of happening to Nicholas Jackson. But anyway, let's leave that aside. We are talking about Axel Disasi. He said he made a statement that he's open to Turkey than heading to the Middle East. This same person now is saying that he's willing to fight for his position and force himself into Enzo Maresca thinking. It's now of two different things. So which one does Axel Disasi want to do? Did he want to leave Chelsea, or he wants to fight for his place under Enzo Maresca? Which I think for now the defensive line is occupied, and people that we have there are far more better than Axel Disasi. If you are to compare the people that we have currently now, I think we have about 4 centre backs that are very okay, better than Axel Disasi anyway. I think the first one is Leverkusen, which is out on injury and is going to be back, and I think next month Kobel is expected to be back. We have Thibaut Chalobah, we have Tosin Adarabioyo, we have Wesley Fofana, who is also back from injury. We have these 4 who are very okay for Chelsea for now. Now, why does this guy think he can force himself into Enzo Maresca thinking for us to sign, or let's give him a chance again? He did not even impress on loan when he went to at Aston Villa, because if he had impressed, Aston Villa would have bought him on a permanent deal. He failed to impress. So does he want Chelsea to now come and bring him? Or because I really don't understand the case. And I think because if he thinks he wants to compare himself to Thibaut Chalobah, they are far from each other. Thibaut Chalobah really impressed during his Crystal Palace loan spell, and I think that is the major reason why Chelsea go and call him back. Now, Axel Disasi, who does not even impress during his loan spell at Aston Villa, wants to force himself back into the Chelsea squad. For me, this is my honest advice to Axel Disasi. It is better this guy just head to the Middle East or whatever he wants to do. He should do it very fast before the transfer window closes. If not, it's going to remain like Raheem Sterling. Because as the case of Raheem Sterling now, if no club sign this guy before the transfer window end, I think he's going to remain in Chelsea, collecting 300,000 euros per week without touching the football or even getting to the pitch. So this kind of people, Chelsea needs to what? We need to remove them from the team. We need to find a way for them to leave the team. So I would really advise Axel Disasi, it is better for him to make a decision to leave Chelsea rather than say he wants to fight for him. Rather than saying that he wants to fight for his own position, because there's no position that this guy wants to fight for in Chelsea, to be very honest. And I think this guy has done a lot of harm to Chelsea than good. Trust me. Axel Disasi is nowhere close to Chelsea standard of players. He's very far below the standard of the kind of players that should play for Chelsea. Even now, currently, the people that are there, we have Leverkusen, right? We have Thibaut Chalobah, we have Tosin Adarabioyo, and we have Wesley Fofana. Among these 4 defenders, we are still looking for someone who is better than them, not people who are below their standard. So I believe in my team self, we cannot go for someone like Disasi anymore. Seriously, we cannot go for someone like Disasi anymore. So it is better for him to leave Chelsea on a permanent deal. So I also saw this report, I think yesterday before today, and the thing really blows my mind. So we need to really look into it, because at that midfield we really have Moses Caicedo, we have Lavia, and we have Dario Essugo. Now, according to report that I have here, Dario Essugo sustained a thigh injury on an international duty, according to the Portugal FF. This is very sad news for me, like very sad news. Because for me, the player that I think is going to do well for Chelsea but failed to do well is Romeo Lavia. Since Chelsea has signed this guy in 2023 from Southampton for about 40 million euros, I think, it has been a back and forth for him, injury back to back. So for me, I think this is the one player that I think Chelsea should let him leave Chelsea with immediate effect. I mean Romeo Lavia. Now, someone that should have been a backup for Moses Caicedo has sustained an injury, which is something that is very bad. Because according to what I have here, the thing is not looking good at all. I think this guy is going to be out for a very long time. Now imagine, God forbid, Moses Caicedo is also out on injury. Romeo Lavia is out on injury. The only option we have is Andre Santos, and I'm really happy that Chelsea are rejecting every bid for this guy. A lot of clubs really approached this guy, and about, let me say, 2 weeks time or 2 weeks ago, and they have been turning out all those deals. We have been turning them down. We have been rejecting those bids. That Andre Santos is not for sale. So I think this guy is going to be a secret weapon for Chelsea for this season. Yes, trust me, it's going to be a hidden secret weapon for Chelsea for this season. So the Chelsea midfielder are executed from training due to a muscle problem in his right thigh, which is suffered after training on Monday. That means this happened since Monday. It happens since Monday. So I think Chelsea, we are still very lucky to have Dario Essugo, but this injury is something that is very bad. And I could remember anybody that is sustaining this hamstring or ACL injury, it's something very bad that really end the career of football players. So I would not want this to do or happen to Dario Essugo. So let's pray for this guy to get back to the pitch very soon. I'll be very happy personally to see this guy back onto the pitch. So after that, we know that Dario Essugo is already out on injury. Now Romeo Lavia is back in training for Chelsea. If you could remember the last time Romeo Lavia set his 2 feet on the pitch to play for Chelsea, let me know that game in the comment section if you are a true Chelsea fans. Like, I really want to know my fans and the real Chelsea fans. If you know the last time Romeo Lavia played or featured for Chelsea last, let me know, because for me, I don't think he has not featured for Chelsea this season at all. And we have played about 3 games already, right? We won 2 and we draw 1. He has not set his feet on the pitch. Even last season, during the All Club World Cup, I don't think this guy featured for Chelsea. Now he's back from injury to feature for Chelsea, right? And I think he's coming at the wrong time. And this is the reason why I said so. Romeo Lavia is one of the players, because I said it earlier in the beginning of this video, that he's the kind of player that a lot of Chelsea players is expecting a lot from this guy, but he failed to deliver, which I think, personally, I said I want Chelsea to sell him out. Yes, I want Chelsea to sell him out. But if Chelsea can do the same thing they did with Reece James, with Romeo Lavia, it's going to be very better. Because this is the longest period Reece James has stayed without injury under Enzo Maresca. And I think that deserves a lot of respect. Like, seriously, because when Enzo Maresca says something like, Reece James cannot play 90 minutes, but he has to manage him, then if you notice, he begins to bring him on every second hour, second half. He will play about 20, 30, 40 minutes. So I think that has really helped Reece James to stay fit and stay back. Even though during his international duty with England, he was the one that was named the man of the match. About 8 point something score rating, which is very outstanding, right? Now Romeo Lavia is back from injury. If Chelsea can do the same thing they did with Reece James with Romeo Lavia, it's going to be perfect, because me personally, I want this guy to deliver, but he has failed to deliver for Chelsea. So if Chelsea can do this, I think it's going to be more better. Dario Essugo is also out on injury, which is expected to be a very long time injury, like 6 to 7 weeks. It's very bad, because we are still suffering from Levi injury, which is not back yet, and we are still looking for a replacement. But I think since the transfer window is closed, we cannot sign any other defender again. So we need to stick with Trivo Chalobah, Tosin Adarabioyo, Wesley Fofana, and the rest till Levi is back from injury. I think this guy already started anywhere for him. So let me know your thoughts on all these videos I'll share with you guys in the comment section, especially my fans and the Chelsea fans. Though it's been a really long time I've made a video, so I'm back to giving you guys every update about Chelsea football news. And I'm really happy that you guys are happy to have me back here on the internet space. So let me know your thoughts on all the story that I shared with you about Axel Disasi making a decision whether he should leave Chelsea or he should fight for his space, or he should fight for his space under Enzo Maresca, which I say I advise him to leave Chelsea in the first place. And Romeo Lavia, who is back in training for Chelsea, so he's going to be available for selection in our coming game this weekend. And Dario Essugo, who just sustained an injury, which is a very bad thing for Chelsea. So share your thoughts with me right in the comment section. And if it's the first time here on this channel, we share updates about Chelsea football news. And I think I need to spice it up now. I need to add some banter, especially those Manchester and Arsenal fans. I want to give them back to back on this channel. So make sure you stay tuned and follow this channel, and also don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when next I upload another exciting video like this. So catch you on the next one. Peace out.